The book of Revelation, chapter 4, gave an account of the 24 elders that sit before the glassy sea that is there surrounding the throne of God. These elders are the legislative body, that is, the entities that see to the political system from the place of God down to the place of man. Do you understand it? They walk with God, they govern affairs. Everything returns back to them before it goes to God. You see that glassy sea? That is where they tell you that cherubims and seraphims stay around the throne. The ones that go around the throne saying, "Wadi, wadi." That's where they can get to. They can't pass that boundary, get into the place where the throne of Jasper is. It's just that the earth now, everyone living here, because we are seeking for solutions and the limit of knowledge we have, everybody water, 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 milli, 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 milli. Don't forget that the waters have been there, even at the creation and formation of heavens before the earth. The elders were there, and they analyze the happenings, the events, before it gets to the ear of the Almighty. Hmm? It's not everything that just goes direct to God. He has placed spirits around. I hope you understand it. Good. So one elder, every assignment that has to do with the waters have been committed into his hands. Now the powers and the spirits that has been sent out to govern the place of the waters, they report back to him as the overall elder, the chief legislator of that realm, and he reports back to God. So if you're having any issues that is related to the waters, what is best to do is to seek for the knowledge and the presence of the He that controls the affairs of the waters. As a prophet or a prophetess or a spiritualist or whoever you are that have to do with ministry, seek to find out the clan where the person you're trying to save belongs to. Seek a communication, discussion with the elders of that clan. And when you meet them, they know what to do. Because it's the elder that is in charge of the affairs of the waters that committed these assignments to them. And they report back to him before report gets to God. Follow me. There is one that has to do with the affairs of the element called air, the element called fire, different. The element called earth, different. We only know about 4 elements here. But we've not asked ourselves questions. What are those elders, the remaining elders, what are they doing there? Who controls Jupiter? Who controls all these places? Every other thing that has to do with the existence of mankind, who controls them? Take it or leave it, there is orderliness in the realms of the spirit. Direct access to the Almighty requires burnt offerings. That's why I talk about sacrifice before some certain things you do spiritually. I talk about sacrifice, burnt offering. That is why even before that throne, you find a praising altar where they convert our supplications, burn it as incense upon that altar, and get it up to Him. Why? But here they tell you a different thing through religion. Oh, I only know. If you give upon the waters without calling the name of God, you are giving, but there's a spirit that comes to accept it. You give upon the land, there's a spirit you're calling upon to come and take, right? Upon the fires, who do you call? Don't forget what happened that made a great indignation from upon the house of Israel. There was a counter sacrifice. After they did their own upon the fires, the children of Israel, there was a counter sacrifice. A blood of a human being spoke, and God was not comfortable with it. He had to withdraw his people. Let's talk about this first for anything. good. Everything you are looking for, there are spirits that are in charge of them. It is not in the hands of God to do it. He has given it to them to do what? To bless the sons of men. Is it about money? There's an angel in charge of the streams of wealth, and his name is Archangel Sakiel. Having access to him is having access to the Father first. Because they can't do anything except God said they should do. So you that needs that gift, and somebody takes you to the waters and says, let them go and give you money. They go milliarder. Mammon is not in the water. Mammon, Ebiron and me. I can count the spirits that live in the waters. There are the ones that have access to water and land, but they don't have access to the air. There are the ones that have access to air and earth, but they can't be in the water. Most of them are even represented in animals. Oh God. These spirits that they go upon the waters, go here, and bring them. Segote this one, do this one. Those spirits are not supposed to be in a wood. A wood. No. You are not the one who is supposed to be serving them. They are the ones who is supposed to serve you. Everybody walking to the betterment of the kingdom of God, which is already here. So you're not the one to serve them. If anybody needs my service, let the person come to me. I will do what is. The reason why the person that reincarnated came to your family is not because he needs your family to fulfill a purpose. I don't know if you get it. Somebody said to me that the person that reincarnated was his father's uncle. And his father's uncle, before dying, told the father that I need you to be here before I die. And the father came. And the uncle to the father told his father that I will come to your family. I will reincarnate to your family. So that I will come and learn. Adding to my gifts, I will learn. There are things he knew that by the time he's returning here on this earth, that those things would have changed. And he needed somebody that will give him the right access to the right knowledge. And this is the only person that can do it for me in this family. So, permission to come into your family as a reincarnate. I hope you understand. Spiritual journey is not easy. To be a spiritualist, to be a prophet, a prophetess, if you are able to observe the abstinence, the rules and the laws, do's and don'ts, the realms of the spirit, you're good to go. Because you should understand that the calling comes with something inside you. That energy comes with attraction. It attracts a lot of things. As a man, it attracts women. As a woman, it attracts men. But that energy that attracts women or men, channel it into attracting wealth, attracting power. Channel it into attracting contacts. There are people that come around you, and it is only what you have, what you've built yourself to become in the realms of the spirit, that will give them access to who they will become. And if it's not done, those people will come around you, stay for a while, and they will not gain anything and they will leave. They didn't get anything from you because you've not been activated. This is not about going to the water. In as much as there are resources there. Isaiah 45, 1 to 3. He will open up the riches of darkness and treasures of hidden places. That place is not hard to enter. Manofekada Badi. Yes. Profeke Adabade. You have the capacity inside you to summon some spirits. But before going there, create a part of covenant between you and God. Summon those spirits first. Butoche, sit down. As a spiritualist, as somebody that is in the place of power, that will operate in hierarchies of the spiritual, there are things that are given to you as a person so that you will buy time. Things like money, open doors, contacts, connections. But one of the problems is that when we get to where we are going to, where your real service, original calling is needed, your soul is already attached to that material things that you become so weak to enter into your calling. My dear, this journey is not about money. It's not about connection. Are you listening to me? This journey is for a crown that will be given, for a name you have made to the spiritual. If they give you 1 billion now, you know there are some certain things you will forget. I don't even think you will be coming around to learn. But that's not where the journey ends. And if they take you to that place and they give you that 100, let's say they give you 100 million, and see how you react, the kind of setback, they will draw you back because they see that you've really not learned. They will drag you down and make sure that you start from the beginning because you are needed. They will not forsake you. You have been encrypted in the palms of God for an assignment so dear to the heart of God. So they will do everything possible. Old souls going to young bodies to walk upon them. It will only take a little while, and then those things that were happening to you will return back again. Handle it once and for all. Go through the right path. And another thing is this: know your place, know your boundaries. It is not every job that a woman should do upon you as a man, spiritually. If the person that reincarnated to you is a woman, then a woman can do it. Yes, but a lot of people have been confused. They've put in confusion in almost everybody is confused. It is confusion that brings about frustration. If you are lucky enough not to be frustrated, thank your God, because frustration leads to insanity. Confusion brings frustration. Frustration brings insanity. Sometimes they tell you that the calling, the tipo madala. No, it's not true. My dear, you go from one wrong place to another, insulting the spirits of your existence and the spirits that have actually been, designed to work with you. At some point, the only thing they can do is to, less one of your tire so that you come back to your senses. There are many things that can be used to frustrate a person. It will be looking so interesting in the beginning, but there's a time bomb somewhere waiting to explode. As a person who is called for spiritual assignment, if you are be very careful when you want to choose somebody to marry. Because this is where they are waiting for many of you great men. Ebe a ka ọ na-abụ na nwoke ọbụla nụtala ezigbo nwanyị, he married a good woman, he married a good woman, nna ọ kwado mgbe ife dị mma. When things go bad, you will know who you married. Now listen, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing and obtains favor. Is that you married a woman that is spiritually sound as a man of God. So many people came to my post when I talked about abortion and sleeping with people's husbands. And then somebody came to the comment section and said, the people that Davido and Whiskey, all these superstars gave money to do abortion. How far? So he will now go back and tell do restitution and all that. If there are things Davido has done, do you know the kind of judgment that will come upon him? Jesus said something. I didn't come here for the righteous. I came for the sinners. You've not seen the torments that life has to give you, maybe due to some past or things that emanate from the generations behind you. When you see those things, you will understand. So you come up to a certain place. Good. So if you as a woman has a husband that is struggling, ọ ebe a ka ị ga-abanye gị na ndị otu ga-akpa, gị na ndị otu ga-eme gị akpa. You talk to them. Unu ga-anọzi ka di m na-ata ahụhụ, unu ga-anọ ka mụ na di m na-echichi etu a, ọkwa na ahụhụ ka m na-atazi ihe. A na-ekwu ndị ọgbọnuke ndị ọgbọnuke achụ aja ndị ọgbọnuke ka ebupụrụ ha aja ka ha nye gị efe and all that. Nna, if there are people na ndị ọgbọ gị spiritually gị na ha na-enwe issue, ọ na-enwero ndị gị na ha dị na mma? Ọ bụrụ enwe ndị gị na ha na-ese okwu there, ọ na-enwero ndị gị na ha dị mma there? N'etiti ndị ọgbọ gị anwa ebe ahụ esi wee kewapụta ndị otu ka esi wee rọpụta unu si bịa ụwa, ndị ọ na-ewe iwe n'obi na ndị otu ọgbọ gị anwa that you came to earth. You see the reason why most of your prayers remain unanswered. You pray for generations. Your children come up, see you praying this prayer, tackling this same thing, and they join the line, keep tackling it. They come to age of accountability, they are still tackling it. Talk to these people. Are there no spirits that are happy with you there? This is a struggle for me. Do not leave me here. This family is getting too hot. Things are going backward for me. Are there no spirits that you are in good terms with? As a man, as a woman, call your husband, call your wife. Tell her, my dear, talk to your people. This place is getting too hot. It says that most of you will marry and marry nonsense. A great man, a great woman like you, a king and queen on the other side, come into earth and you marry nonsense. What are you expecting to get? Somebody gave me an advice, said, when you want to marry, don't marry just because you love her. Don't marry just because she's beautiful. It's good to marry with class. Fine. But marry someone that will help you in your goal. Unless the fact that you look at this person and see potentials that you can harness in less than no time and bring out good things. If you have only 10 years to fulfill a certain ministry before you go into cruising level, or now that your cruising level, why? She will give you the highest headache on earth because she's just like a baby. No matter what you do, you see that baby stage, she will go through it in your hands. And going through it is you watching her. Can you be watching inside the house and still be watching outside at the same time? Things will spoil. Things will die in your hands. Be very careful when making those choices. As it is in the life of the woman, that's how it is in the life of the man. So pity your men. When you see them going through some certain things, stand up on your feet as a woman. Have your spiritual connection and contacts. When I teach you about doing family energy prayers, when you're on your flow, what do you think I'm telling you? And people will come to my comment sections and be talking nonsense. Your strength is small. Your brain is small. You don't have sense. That same person that is saying that thing, Jesus died on the cross, and Jesus, who told you that the mother of Jesus was not doing these things? Is it because you came to this generation where a lot of things have been wiped out? Who told you that the Jews don't do it? I'm teaching you what will help your generation. You think your generation is the same as the last generations that passed before you? Many mistakes that needs to be corrected. You don't know what happened in the third generations before you, even before your father. As a woman, call them, notify them, bondo to give that your spiritual family. All of you came into this place together. If you neglect them, they will feel rejected. And when you have problems, everybody will be on their own. If you came in the group of 7, all of you have connecting antennas. The moment something goes wrong or it is time to go, that signal comes upon all of you. The ones that will live just like that will just sleep and won't wake up. The ones that will have minor sickness, little challenge, will just go. Be active as a woman, even under your husband. Be active for your own good. Judgment day you are talking about is the end of your life. Don't wait for one day when you come upon one throne. Find your destiny now, walk with it, so that when the time to go comes, they will be giving you some kind of sickness. When you see that the man is struggling, connect that same signal. I wish I have enough time to tell you how these connections are working. But do your best and leave the rest. Help the man. That is what it means to be a virtuous woman. Help the man. That's what it means to be a keeper of the flame. You don't marry a king and you expect to live just in luxury. To whom much is given, much is expected. Why do you think God made intimacy between a man and a woman? You think it's all for pleasure? If they can sap you of strength and spiritual energy through this kind of intimacy, don't you know you can conjure it? But these are not things that they will teach you in churches, but they are things that will help you. A struggling family, these are things that will help you. When you talk to your spiritual element space and your spiritual family, talk to the Spirit of God, the angels, and all that. How do you think you can pass it to your husband when you've actually gathered those things? As a woman, you see that your husband is weak, dying, overwhelmed with frustration and stress. How do you think you would do it? Most of you are there and your husbands are wasting. Oh, we won't get targeted for being destroyed and damaged to some certain level. If you don't say about ije na nke Ebuka Obi, ije na nke Fada Mbaka, ije na nke Ogbueri, ije na nke Pastor Chris, you're running around for prayers. Some things you want to go around to pray about, you carry it here. Woman, you see that thing you're going for 30 days fasting to pray about? You carry it here. That result is here. Draw down the spiritual arena over you. If I perish, I perish. Or you see this one is mine. The only time when we see most of you women bring out your claws to fight is when there is another woman trying to snatch your husband. But when it comes to doing things that will make the man great, most of you just sit down and leave the man there. He's a man. Men are meant to struggle. Yes, there are other women that help their men. Pick out 3 days. Talk to this space, this element, these spirits, from the Spirit of God down to wherever they are. Tell him, honey, give me space. There's something I am on to now. Because you know the journey you are on. This one, you don't need to be on your period to do it. Fasting, prayer. Add those ointments in your water. Wait with it. I've given it to some people. Talk to the spiritual element space. Let them bring things. And when you are convinced in your spirit, after 3 days, knock the man waiting no good for night. 12 a.m. This one is not pleasure. This one is transfer of the spiritual. Take. You waste intimacy. Waste intimacy. Because you do not know what it is. You know, I'm trying not to use some certain words because anytime you use those words, they flag your post and it won't go viral. People will not see it, the message will not go out the way it's supposed to be. So we are using wisdom here. So when you hear me say knock, I'm trying to use the word that you people will understand so that these teachings will not be flagged. So knock, I'm waiting no good. Yes. Most of you feel that men are in the receiving end of intimacy, that when you give your body to a man, you are doing him a favor. What kind of favor are you doing him? Pleasure? Or are you giving him something as your husband? And when problems arise, maybe there is somebody else or there is a spiritual wife tormenting that man. What are you supposed to do? Stand in a place of authority, knowing who you are fully well. Get out your claws and stand. Kedonya biha. Uniana Zodim. Who is this person dragging my husband with me, coming to make love to my husband when we are asleep? Why Igbo Kambu? It's just that we are existing in the spiritual realm. I am here. He is here with me. So he's mine now. Whatever agreement you people had on the other side, whenever he gets there, you people should handle it. It doesn't have to function here. My verdict stands here. Who are you? You tell them. My name is Ifeanyi Chukwuchino So Maxwell Edochie. I operate with the ninth order of the Lord's excellency and power. Every spirit has to obey the sound of your voice if you grow to that place. Every spirit. Stop waiting for people to do for you, do for you. This is why when you get to a place of worship, everybody comes there not to serve God, but to come and complain about their problems. You are bleeding. What are the things you are saying? They matter. Some of you will hear this one too and criticize me. The wise ones will hear it and work with it. This one too will help you. So go out there and be successful and have a nice day.